Yeah. Very big. Very poor man. Oh, yeah, very poor man. Hey, very poor.
What am I going to call you ATM?
There's money for you. Somebody said money talks, but bullshit walks. When it comes to this issue, there's so many talks. If you're in love with it, then you gotta pull up your socks. Pay attention to every situation and watch steadily like a hawk. And never feel guilty to whoever you knock, even if it's someone you grew up with from your block. Otherwise your life is not gonna change and you gon' stay broke. Nothing is so sick like seeing dudes sharing the same smoke, passing the time by having some kind of lame jokes, or having some fantasies about whores they wanna poke. Nothing is free in this life, even just a little snort of coke. Then imagine a woman gives a lazy motherfucker her piece of cake. Life ain't for sissies, gotta hustle and do whatever it take. For me to you, stay focused in whatever you make, but keep it real, avoid being a fake. Just learn to accept that you made a mistake, cause truth has its way of coming out, for God's sake. At the end of the day, you become a snitch and a snake. Money makes the world go round. Money makes the world. Ain't nothing makes me happy like money. It doesn't come for free, gotta hustle too fast. Comes from your blood, sweat, and tears. That's money for you. If ain't got none, you're nothing in this world. Even best friends turn their backs on you. Got hustle harder and harder till your pockets gets fat. Families can't even turn their backs on you, and asking yourself, what did you do? It's not fault, but you got no loot. Sometimes life can be so rude, especially when you come from the hood. Girlfriend you used to be, well, she's always not in the mood. Money is gone and there's no way that things can be good. Your fridge is empty and children want some food. So sad cause your rent is also overdue, and now you're all alone without any crew. Those who used to borrow money are far from you. You now feeling like you've been screwed, trying to explain your situation but always get misunderstood. Once in a while life can humble for you, dude. Stand tall like a tree that still got some root, cause sooner or later its leaves are gonna shoot. Same goes for you, time to wear your armor suit. Maybe as time progresses you reap your own fruit. You've learned the hard ways, never ever walk on that same route. Money makes the world go round. Money makes the world. Ain't nothing makes me happy like money. It doesn't come for free, gotta hustle too fast. Comes from your blood, sweat, and tears. That's money for you. If ain't got none, you're nothing in this world. Even best friends turn their backs on you. Got hustle harder and harder till your pockets get fat. Once you get beaten then you're twice shy, though you blundered before, but you got time to shine. Life is a two-way street with so many signs. Don't rush into things, instead read every line. Otherwise if you're speeding you're gonna get a fine. Some will pass you, but fact of the matter is that you're on the right lane. Seeing someone taking what's supposed to be yours is so lame. Feels like your day will never ever came, but not being prepared is still the same. Instead you end up hanging your head in shame. When things falls apart you got nobody else but you to blame. Dreams are crushed and we got nothing to claim. Sometimes it's the monster in us that needs to be tamed. We're all our own destroyers cause we're addicted to fame, and everything falls straight back into our faces. We got to learn to understand what really fate is, and also learn what this late means. Money makes the world go round. Money makes the world. Ain't nothing makes me happy like money. It doesn't come for free, gotta hustle too fast. Comes from your blood, sweat, and tears. That's money for you. If ain't got nothing, you're nothing in this world. Even best friends turn their backs on you. Got hustle harder and harder till your pockets get fat. Oh, money makes the world go round. Money makes the world. Ain't nothing makes me happy like money. It doesn't come for free. Comes from your blood, sweat, and tears. That's money for you. If ain't got nothing, you're nothing. Even best friends turn their backs on you. Got hustle harder and harder till your pockets get fat. Yes, and me. Instead of spending money, let your money grow. You gotta change your ways and take things slow. It doesn't grow on trees, that's what you got to know. Stay patient, then you'll see how your money's starting to flow. Seen so many peeps killing themselves after their money blow. Respect your money cause it's how financial maturity show. Nobody has gotta know your move, gotta keep it on the low. Never put yourself under pressure, just learn to say no. If this sounds far-fetched, then you still got a long way to go. Never hide your money on the mattress, rather invest it offshores. In the next few, you'll see how quick your money matures. You're not only doing it for fun, but for the cause. You gotta give yourself a round of applause. Whether you take my advice, the choice is yours. So remember that every mistake you do comes at a cost. It takes a fool to part ways with money, and it takes a lot of determination. Stay cool and show some commitment. Soon you're gonna reap the reward. Stay too far from the life I'm boasting. Just make your move when you're ready. We all wanna have fun and great times. Maybe that's the reason why we fumble sometimes. When the money is gone, some resort to crime. Some greedy officials get caught on cameras for taking bribes. When it's time to face the law, they end up taking their lives. Some goes extra by killing children, they wives. It's better to live simple than living a life full of lies. It's a fact that along the way, so many fumbles, so many repercussions. If acting like you know, rather remain humble. Listen to those who were there first before taking a gamble. See today's generations, how they're addicted to anything's harmful. We're burying each of them at an early age cause they're not careful. Even if you try to lend a hand, they seem so ungrateful. They had a way of coming into your life and try to play cool, but soon you realize that they played you like a fool. So here is a simple number one rule: stay far from those who demands if you could. Even if they label as someone who's so rude, invest on the people who do the same in return, dude. Not those who knows you only when your life is good. It takes a fool to part ways with money, and it takes a lot of determination. Stay cool and show some commitment. I swear soon you're gonna reap the reward. Stay far from the life of boasting. Just make your move when you're ready. People on the street are not friendly, are so full of jealousy and envy. Sometimes I wonder what's got people so angry. How did we got into this? Cause this is crazy. People are holding grudges as their lives get so heavy. Only way to avoid trouble, it's minding your business maybe. Gotta stay a positive life for as much as it can be. Otherwise you're gonna go crazy and insane. Never let negative thoughts get into your brain. That's how plans and dreams goes deep down into the drain. then your life gets shuttered and nothing remain. By the time you get your mind right, you might be in jail. Instead of keeping it together, you'll be asking for bail. Do not by any circumstances let your mind derail. At the end, this is what makes most of our peeps fail. It takes a fool to part ways with money, and it takes a lot of determination. Stay cool and show some commitment. I swear soon you're gonna reap the reward. Stay far from the life of boasting. Just make your move when you're ready.
Continue until the very end. We are not stopping now. No way, not after this. Look at my leg. Not after this. Not after this. My brother was shot 3 times. Not after this. And we're not the only ones that was shot. An old man was shot. Right? Going to fetch water. Another child was shot in the face. I mean, really now, come on.
I mean, can you use this on a peaceful protest? Look at this.
No, man, no.
Yeah, we were having a peaceful protest. They opened up fire. They decided to shoot on us.
It was peaceful until they opened fire.
Ain't no such thing like money, it's the root of all evil. With too much love of it, that's fucking evil. Everybody wanna get it legal or illegal, whether you're rich or poor or drug dealing. Even some of our great church leaders are turned from being the good ones into sinners. It's even harder to see that this is really a problem. Motherfuckers gotta do something to fix the problem. Shoving it aside and think about keeping silent, and think your shit will disappear. Something that it seems so common. There's gotta be discussed from top to the bottom. Cause in this life that we are living in, we're idolizing criminals as the big role models. Just take a look at our youth, just for example. They pay no attention to you unless you got the bottle. They then collapse from being drunk. Some of them get spiked and get raped, not even know what has really happened. It's a very sick world that we're living in. Neighborhood is crying from starvation. Our government, it seems, not be listening. Our youth is getting high on drugs, while the government is watching this. Day after day, people are marching. Even so, government is doing nothing. It seems like we're in this for the money. We don't give a shit about this country. If you got no money, definitely you're nobody. Even your own relatives are turning a blind eye. I guess we're all surrounded by this kind. So much money is in everyone's minds. Some end up losing their lives, chasing after the night. Nobody wanna get to be left behind. When the word money is mentioned, love of money has left many in distraction. Friends I grew up with are now serving time. Some of them are 6 feet deep. Some families are no longer talking to one another. Nowadays, we're living life on your own. No more chatting on the phone with your relatives. We only meet once when there's a funeral. Otherwise, silence is our new normal. This is a sick world that we're living in. Neighborhood is crying from starvation. Our government, it seems, not be listening. Our youth is getting high on drugs, while the government is watching this. Day after day, people are marching. Even so, government is doing nothing. They're living life as if this is a jungle. You won't survive in this world by being humble. Gotta survive by being paid little crumbles. Life ain't for sissies. You gotta hustle too fast or wonder what the fuck just happened. Lately the scourge of illegal mining. They're not scared about dying, cause they got nothing to lose. Not giving a fuck where the cops are gonna shoot. Only thing they care about is to have some food. Bit by bit we're headed towards starvation, most especially some of our young black nation. There's gotta be a paradise somewhere for some of us to live in peace. Cause this is a sick world that we're living in. Neighborhood is crying from starvation. Our government, it seems, not be listening. Our youth is getting high on drugs, while the government is watching this. Day after day, people are marching. Even so, government is doing nothing.
After many gunshots, so many artists lost their lives. Shit, I'm glad that some of the dudes are still alive. In this world, there's so many ways to thrive. Seems drug cartels are the quickest way to survive. After that, you must make sure that you always carry a knife. Otherwise, someone is gonna be hired to take your own life. This life of drugs, trafficking, and hitmen is not a fairy tales. You might be living large for now, surrounded by females. Flying in and out of the country, enjoy your happy days. The more you stay focused on supplying, the more it pays. Puffing, snorting, and injecting, you can take it in many ways. And it seems like everyone wants to give it a try nowadays. Once you're hooked, no way, you can't ignore the craves. You're gonna smoke it till you go down to your grave. We're probably in hell already, and dumbasses are not seeing it. You should never start an addiction that you're gonna find it hard to maintain. Don't you dare even think about it. Careful who you gonna share a smoke with. We have guys at a club who like dogs on a leash. Same as women are attracted to you, they also have a wish. Don't get high to a point you don't remember things. Some are there to get between your thighs. This shit a man on top of man not only happen in prison. 1 in every 5 guys, there's probably a gay person. Take this that I'm telling you as one a good old lesson. Cause lately most men are disclosing as if it's a fashion. Even husbands that we grew up with are into this with a passion. Always come up with excuses when it's time fucking their wives. Chill in the clubs and you'll be surprised when you see a gay arrives. They'll be acting insane like bees seeing the beehives. It's a crazy world and we should let people live their lives. We're probably in hell already, and dumbasses are not knowing. You should never start an addiction that you're gonna find it hard to maintain. Don't you dare even think about it. Saying this in closing, no problem if you keep disclosing. It's only an issue if you keep ignoring. Buying you a drink cause you look so stunning, then I'm attracted to another guy without realizing. You might laugh a little cause you think it's funny. You never know how a man can be when he's horny. Please play your game, little far, I'm telling you honey. No man wants to be treated like he's a dummy. Keep this mind cause I'm buying booze with my money. You never know what's gonna happen, I might lose timing. I'm not against gays, never a homophobic, and I won't even say it's demonic. Not my place to make any logic or try to turn it into a topic. We're probably in hell already, and dumbasses are not seeing it. You should never start an addiction that you're gonna find it hard to maintain. Don't you dare even think about it. One or two things that never goes hand in hand. It's too much alcohol and unemployment. Deny it all you want, but we know it's true, man. Just pick yourself up and get some improvement. Otherwise you're gonna end up sleeping on the pavement. Alcohol sometimes brings us good old sentiment, but drowning ourselves in it, that's an embarrassment. I'm not saying that I'm perfect, man. It's about time we take a look around us and show each other what it did for us. Only thing you do is waking up with a hangover, then feel like it was best if you were sober. Now you had to start from scratch and look for leftovers. You just need to grow up for once, cause you're getting older, and the world is just right on top of your shoulder. Every step is crucial and there's no way you can blunder. One stupid mistake, then you're going under. Nothing was ever achieved by getting drunk. Alcohol make lazy motherfuckers slip and fall. You can drown in your own tears for now, but tomorrow is still gonna come for you. Gotta face reality and deal with your own demon, or rather downgrade if it comes to a push. We all go through some hard times, that's what life really is all about. Sometimes we still got so many mountains to climb. If you're always drunk, you get left behind. Though you had fallen off right now, got to find a way to grind. Ain't nobody owes you none, whether you feel betrayed somehow. Question is, what is it that you're planning right now? Before everyone comes and call you a clown. Nobody loves you when you're down, so dust yourself up, cause you deserve your crown. Life is not accomplished by people who frowns. It's like a boxing ring, you gotta deal with every rounds. You gotta practice every skill, there's no way that you gotta chill. Just deal with the blows, the hurt, and then it's your chance to kill. Then you'll definitely know how it feels. It won't only makes you smile again, but it heals. Nothing was ever achieved by getting drunk. Alcohol make lazy motherfuckers slip and fall. You can drown in your own tears for now, but tomorrow is still gonna come for you. Gotta face reality and deal with your own demon, or rather downgrade if it comes to a push. You gotta turn lemons into lemonade. Every moment you gotta anticipate. Don't you ever underestimate, otherwise you're gonna complicate. And to your opponents it's a checkmate. You've just walked straight into their bait. If you're focused, there's no way you're gonna be afraid. Your eyes are on the price and gotta do whatever it takes. Even your presence makes everybody shakes. We all learn from our mistakes, but don't let over drinking overtakes till we find your body drowning into a lake, just because of your own make. Suicide is something that I don't want you to think of. Nothing was ever achieved by getting drunk. Alcohol make lazy motherfuckers slip and fall. You can drown in your own tears for now, but tomorrow is still gonna come for you. Gotta face reality and deal with your own demon, or rather downgrade if it comes to a push.
Declared 1936 the prohibition of the African National Congress, the Pan-Africanist Congress, the South African Communist Party is being rescinded. People serving prison sentences merely because they were members of one of these organizations will be identified and released. In this, prisoners who have been sentenced for other offenses such as murder, terrorism and arson are not affected by this. The media emergency regulations as well as the education emergency regulations are being abolished in their entirety. The security emergency regulations will be amended to still make provision for effective control over visual material pertaining to scenes of unrest. These decisions by the Cabinet are in accordance with the government's declared intention to normalize the political process in South Africa without jeopardizing the maintenance of the good order. They were preceded by thorough and unanimous advice by a group of officials which included members of the security community. Implementation will be immediate, and where necessary, notices will appear in the Government Gazette from tomorrow.
Never thought one day we'd be surrounded by illegal foreigners. It's getting way out of hand, cause only a few have papers. Some of them comes here, pretending as migrant workers. Truth is, they are drug dealers and human traffickers. When we try to raise the issue, we're labeled as xenophobias. If the government wastes time deploying its comrades, people are going to take the law into their own hands. They're so tired of illegal Zimbabweans and Mozambicans. Our neighbors should learn to fight their own government, so that they can live peacefully and permanent, not in other countries but back in their own land. They should start a revolution and take a stand. The only language that the government seem to understand. Our fallen heroes didn't gain our democracy by folding hands. Some fought for the struggle until they met their deaths. Now there's a new problem in the Department of Health. Women who risk coming here so that they can give birth. I guess the key is to save the children for what it's worth. They say never judge someone unless you had walked their path. As long as people are still suffering, there'll never be peace on earth. It's so frustrating when I look at the situation that we're at. How long does it take to see people are starting to lose it? They've
been quiet for far too long. Most politicians are watching. How long it's gonna take? People can't take it anymore. They've been soft for far too long. Citizens are starting to get angry. We're surrounded by porous borders. Look at what democracy has brought us. Our country collapses day by day in front of us. Our government is failing to keep country in order. Gender-based violence and femicide seem to be another. The way women are dying, it's like they don't even bother. Our women in this country are living their lives like it's a horror. You will know what I'm talking about if you have a daughter. No more respect for our women, whether young or older. It's so hot me that it feels like the world is on my shoulder. The world is cold towards women, and it gets colder and colder every day. On the news, there's a woman who got murdered. Those were rare until they came here by crossing our borders. Some hide out women bodies by throwing them into the rivers. A culprit gets caught today, then gets released next day later, though the whole scene was witnessed by the neighbors. Reason is that police nowadays are good at doing favors. No wonder why we have a scourge of illegal foreigners. Some are brought here into our shores by some big containers. Stat shows that we're most dangerous country for visitors, and this is caused by our foreign neighbors. When we try to clean it up, we're labeled as haters. Seems like our government is the one who is failing us. How long does it take to see? People are starting to lose it. They've been quiet for far too long. Most politicians are watching. How long it's gonna take? People can't take it anymore. They've been soft for far too long. Citizens are starting to get angry.
Noted that he has declared himself to be willing to make a constructive contribution to the peaceful political process in South Africa. I wish to put it plainly that the government has taken a firm decision to release Mr. Mandela unconditionally. I am serious about bringing this matter to finality without delay. The government will take a decision soon on the date of his release. Unfortunately, a further short passage of time is unavoidable. In respect of government expenditure, the budget for the current financial year will be the most accurate in many years. The financial figures will show that government expenditure is thoroughly under control, that our normal financing program has not exerted any significant upward pressure on rates of interest, and that we will close the year with a surplus even without taking the income from the privatization of ISCO into account. That note.
If you like what you see when you look in the mirror, and also see the future so bright and clearer, it might seem fading away when you get too nearer. But if you're scared to move forward, it might even ruin your career. That's how it feels when you're closer, it gets more scarier. Just remember one thing, that you're not a beginner. Don't you even dare think about what our people are gonna say. Just be a believer, given a chance then you know that you can deliver. Never look down on your skill, cause nobody knows how people are gonna receive you. Yeah, bring something new, but sometimes unusual. Just imagine how people are gonna be disappointed if you pull out. Nobody's gonna take your God-given talent, and no way that you can ignore it cause it's too loud. Go and give it your best shot to see how many people you're gonna make them proud. One in every 5 people that you see out there waiting for you, but you're fitting that crowd. You've been doing this for far too long, now it's time to claim your crown. Nobody or even an obstacle that can hold you down. Your name has gotta be known in each and every town. You're just a star born in the ghetto. I swear that one day you're gonna make it. Don't ever forget where you come from, cause what goes up always comes down. Life ain't promising. I've seen some of peers boasting about rich. Now some are started from scratch, and some are 6 feet deep. When it's your time to shine, then it's your time to shine.
Just cool down a bit and practice your skill until you're sure everything is fine. Even if it takes you some hours to practice each and every line. Everything deserves a reward if you keep doing it over time. You're the underground king and nobody else is gonna overshine you. You've never yet been found, but if you believe in yourself like I do, then nobody else is gonna pull you down unless you want to. Some fell off the wayside cause they were rushing to fame and getting lied to. Others fell off because of their bad attitude. It's dog-eat-dog world out there and you gotta be on the look. Otherwise those big cats are gonna trap you like a fish on the hook. You ain't gonna make it if every situation that you're facing makes you shook. You've been through it all, seen it all, and done it all in the hood. I swear that there's nothing that's gonna scare you out there, dude. Though you had turned your life around from bad to good, what's left of you is staying focused on some loot. And forget the life of buying clothes from the back of a car boot. Gotta claim your reward and it's time to enjoy your own fruits. You don't owe anyone any explanation for wearing your own Gucci suits. Years from now if you're still focused, I wanna see you living your life in hotel suites. You're just a star born in the ghetto. I swear that you one day gonna make it. Don't ever forget where you come from, cause what goes up always comes down. Life ain't promising. I've seen some peers boasting about rich. Now some are starting from scratch, and some are 6 feet deep.
Can be anarchy. Rights, these rights that, look at our rights now. Prisoners get free uniform. Learners don't have free uniform. The uniform she's wearing, the mother bought it. She doesn't get it for free. She wants a free uniform, she must go to prison. How do you give prisoners free uniform and you don't give learners free uniform? You give prisoners flushing toilet. Students, learners in the Eastern Cape don't have flushing toilets. Prisoners have. You give prisoners breakfast, lunch, supper. Our people in Alexander, if they have a meal that day, they are very fortunate. But prisoners have got a guaranteed meal. Prisoners have got running water. Prisoners have got electricity. I heard you saying ministers are buying themselves generators to fight load shedding. Prisoners have got generators. They don't know load shedding. So prisoners live in a much more better position than an ordinary person who's not in prison in South Africa, because majority of our people are living in extreme poverty.
Definitely in a mess already, or should I say maybe. It's disturbing how teens nowadays are keep making babies. Sad cause they don't even know the price of nappies. They can't even afford to go back to school and pay for nannies. Some caught in the dilemma of not knowing who the baby daddy is. Other folks sometimes refuses to take DNA testing. We can't turn a blind eye in a situation like this. Gotta have a sexual education in our primary classes. But sleeping with minor needs to be brought into justice, so that they learn that the law sometimes can be so nasty. Garnishing those motherfuckers until their pockets gets empty. Back then as teens all used to think about was buying candies. Didn't even care about what exactly sex is. Lately all they do is competing about being sexy. Let our children play like they used to. Matured women they can produce. Responsibility must come first. Spend the most of the time reading books. Life is too harsh without education. Life can be tough if you're not ready. Little sister, don't just give it to anyone. Some are there for a one-night stand. Don't you ever forget that I was also a teenage. Your teenage life only comes once. Ain't no way that you can get it twice or thrice. I'm telling you all of this in advance. There's some silly old men who are watching you at lens. Hold your head up high and don't you dare fall into their silly plans. They're gonna come, they're pretending to be your friends. All that they're there for is just to get into your pants. Don't even get excited by their comments. I know this cause I'm a guy and I can fake romance. Never said you shouldn't fall in love, but you gotta suggest. Cause I know already there's so many requests. Some of them are here trying to charm you by showing their chest. Just hope and pray that you find someone who's willing to invest. Not those silly one walking around wearing vests. They're just liars who can tell you every verse. And if you fall for it, then they'll get straight into your pants. Children play like they used to. Matured women they can produce. Responsibility must come first. Spend the most of time reading books. Life is too harsh without education, and life can be tough if you're not ready. Little sister, don't just give it to anyone. Some are there for a one-night stand. Let me tell you about 7 B's. The first B is books. Focus on your books. Second B is before you can please the streets. Focus on yourself. Third B is boys. Stay far from boys, otherwise your life will be a mess. Fourth B is because boys are an obstacle if you're serious about wanting to achieve. Fifth B is boys once again, cause boys are gonna bother you, and you're not strong enough, then that's the end of your dreams. Sixth B is bring yourself to yourself. Don't let what others do get into your head. You're close to reaching your goal. Seventh B is babies once they get into your pants. Prepare yourself to motherhood, cause all your dreams are shattered.
It was not a nice scene. It was on age. It was not my age. Yeah, it was really not a nice scene, guys. So, manyana it's suspected urapilwe. Umzimba wakhe walahlela lapha. Suspected that she's between the ages of 28 to 30 years old. She's from the Free State. It is said that she's from the Free State. It's rumored that she's from the Free State. And it's also suspected that the boyfriend, boyfriend for me, what's said is that how many more bodies are we going to pick up from that cemetery? Some of you guys, if you stay in the South area, especially that cemetery, Extension 7 area, yeah, there's so many bodies that we've picked up there. There's so many people who have been killed in the area. There's so many bodies that have been thrown in that area after Watarula and stuff. You know, I think about in 2020 or 2019, I shared 2 kids, siblings were killed. Bafiswa and Barashazimola, I think Bafiswa. This lady's body also was. Guys, I'm for me also personally, it's a very painful day for activists like myself, you know, who fight gender-based violence every day, who fight the abuse of children every day, who fight I don't know how many young women have been murdered and killed. I don't know how many children have been murdered and killed in Atteridgeville, have been raped, you know, and the gruesome acts that happen in our community. I don't know what we need to do. It's sad because we are losing young ladies. There's a lady also stabbed also I think around 20 something, 2022 or 2021 there, you know. So this lady's case is one of many cases that, and yeah, I'm urging young ladies to look out for yourselves, guys. Yes, we fall in love. Yes, we have feelings. Yes, we hook up. Yes, we do things that we do. But guys, like I said, even in the last time, it's very important to communicate to your guy, friend, tell your sister, tell somebody. Tell somebody, guys. Tell somebody.
The day I first heard you were no more, we were looking to do something special, and you were one of the baddest creators. So hard right now, cause I can't forget you. It is so hard to forget that you died so young. I wish that I can reverse the hands of time. Wish the Lord can give us another chance, or swap place for day to get to heaven. And lately, I think I'm going insane, cause I can think about you all the time. Cause deep down inside I know, should've never let you go first. Damn, I'm willing to take your place. If it calls for you to come back, then we can hang like we used to. I was driving on the block today, think that I saw you getting past me. Was just my mind playing tricks on me. Soon as I get too close, you disappear. It was just a dream, or am I being high? But lately I don't smoke weed no more. Just one call from you will make it easier. If only I can hear a voice call from you, even my brain will be able to function. And lately, I think I'm going insane, cause I can think about you all the time. Cause deep down inside I know, should've never let you go first. Damn, I'm willing to take your place. If it calls for you to come back, then we can hang like we used to. Dear God, we're only just humans. Once in a while we make mistakes. Please spare me some of them. We're not the kind of believers. Never thought we'll beg one day, begging of you to bring him back. We're gonna do the best that we can, even if it means to go back to church. And lately, I think I'm going insane, cause I can think about you all the time. Cause deep down inside I know, should've never let you go first. Damn, I'm willing to take your place. If it calls for you to come back, then we can hang like we used to. Think it's time for you to go back to your dude. There's no need try to explain, I'm not in the mood. Getting used to it by now, I'm not trying to be rude. You're always hanging me in the loop when you're stranded, you know who to use. This shit of merry-go-round is starting to annoy, and it seems like to you it's some kind of joy. You said you're gonna leave him tonight. Make up your mind, cause the time is right. Shit is gonna lead us into a fight. It's a crazy situation, but you're taking things light. You can't keep having your bread buttered on both sides. You should've left this dude long ago. Even everyone in your neighborhood, they know your boyfriend doesn't keep his cheating on down low. I think it's time for you to accept it and tell him to go. He's acting like a child and he needs to grow. I promise we're all in this together. I can only fix it if you let me to. You just need to show me how. Let me be your only man, not only as a consolation. Tell him that you found someone, and we can take it from there. If he don't wanna understand, we can take it like man to man. It's only once in a while that he makes you laugh, but most times you're here crying and tell me that you had it enough. Starting from scratch, I know it is tough, but pretending as if you're in a real good love is kinda crazy, cause you're lying to yourself. There's someone who loves you unconditionally, but you're busy putting your love into a shelf. I bet This is some things that you don't deserve. Everybody around knows that this guy is cheating. Why are you hung up on him so much? What is it you're seeing? You even saw how he reacted when his phone was ringing. Tried to show you many, but it seems I'm not winning. Had so many plans for you and me, but like I'm dreaming. On the other hand, I think it's time for me to confront this man. We can't keep on hiding, that's what you also need to learn. Make up your mind fast and let me know if you have a plan. Promise we're all in this together. I can only fix it if you let me to. You just need to show me how. Let me be your only man, not only as a consolation. Tell him that you found someone, and we can take it from there. If he don't wanna understand, we can take it like man to man. I do understand that you're not yet ready. You will never ever gonna be ready. What you need right now is a man who's steady. Just need to be patient, cause I know you're good, lady. Please don't take time, cause I'm losing my mind lately. I think that you know by now you're my number one lady. Make a right decision so that we can have many babies. I'm in here not for just one night stand, and I'm not crazy. I promise we're all in this together. I can only fix it if you let me to. You just need to show me how. Let me be your only man, not only as a consolation. Tell him that you found someone, and we can take it from there. If he don't wanna understand, we can take it like man to man.
I do understand that you're not yet ready. You will never ever gonna be ready. What you need right now is a man who's steady. Just need to be patient, cause I know you're good, lady. Please.
Sitting right here in my bed wondering, damn, this shit is really tiring. Should've looked from afar and kept admiring. If you got no control, you always come home complaining, asking yourself many questions about these bitches. Why you always attracted by all this trashes? Beauty without brains with those bigger sizes of eyelashes. One day I met this bitch, her physique was damn fine. Deep down I knew that I gotta make her mine. That's how this shit always starts in our hood every time. There was no way I could just let it pass me, such a dime. Gotta play the game too quick as if nothing else mattered. After my intro and getting to know her better, I find out this bitch was nothing but trouble. I guess some diamonds are better being left in the rubble. Even my heart told me to leave before I fumble, but my mind told me that love is a gamble. Perhaps you should stop thinking about this too much. You should've caught her by now if there was such. We all have our bad past of some sort. You just gotta give it your best shot. Now I regret why I didn't just let her cross, cause I'm in a lot of stress and loss. It's gonna take me much too long to find the one who's right for me. I can't seem to find someone, the one who's willing to settle. I still got a mountain to climb, cause love don't really love me at all. Still find it hard to believe in just a few months. Everywhere that I go I'm followed by rumors. Words on the streets got me so curious. Everything that I hear about her got me so furious. I tried to block it off my mind, but it was kinda hauntingly. Maybe it's just jealousy, perhaps I should act calmly. You know how the hoods are daily, they're always focused on negatives only. There's always those friends who worries, they're concerned about what their friend carries. Thought they were gonna take me of my miseries, but they share the whole of her stories. Men she slept with and all those horrible memories. Who drops her off every night, what car she used to ride, how some of her men used to fight. I kinda find it hard to believe. After all my sacrifices, now I gotta leave. To hell with the mindset, should've listened to my heart. It's gonna take me much too long to find the one who's right for me. I can't seem to find tired of bitches. I see that you fuck it all up once again. I'm here right now waiting for you in the rain. You said that you'll be here soon, this is fucking insane. You're out there hanging with your friends, this is just so lame. Oh, what you're saying, this is such a shame, cause I find it hard to believe you and I know this game. Anyway, I had no choice though, cause it's not first time you do this. Why don't you just come out and admit it, cause it's clear that you were cheated. It's 1 o'clock in the morning and the clubs are heated. It seems to bother me cause you just repeat it, and you don't show respect or any regret. I'm always the one who calls though, you're the one who's gone. I wonder if you had done the same if I'd gone till dawn. I feel like I'm starting to spend my time alone. Maybe it's time we face the fact and move on. Then we go our separate ways cause the loving is gone. If only you knew the way you're messing it up. It's really not fair how you're taking me for a joke. You don't deserve my attention, starting to despise the day. First day that we met. You won't know what you got until it's slipped away from you. And you were never gonna find someone who gives a shit like me. You said you're willing to change your fucking ways, but I don't think so, cause all you do is put the shit right in my face. Your friends always comes first in your life nowadays. I tried all of my best for you to see that all I need is you, and show you that you're my only boo. I guess this ain't enough cause you treated me like a fool. As much as I wanna be with you, this is not cool. The truth is I can't do all this shit by myself. All I needed was just your help. Just change your ways cause it's getting on my nerves. All you do is giving me a lot of stress. I'm no longer happy here, I really need to confess. Perhaps I should go to people who cares, not someone who make things worse. If only you knew the way you're messing it up. It's really not fair how you're taking me for a joke. You don't deserve my attention, starting to despise the day. First day that we met. You won't know what you got until it slipped away from you. And you were never gonna find someone who gives a shit like me. After all the times we were sharing, you used to be someone who was caring. But lately, you seem to be failing. Thought it would've mean something, so I guess to you it meant nothing. As much as you're right here nagging that you do love me, I'm not buying, cause you had a bad way of showing what I see now is totally far from loving. This is my last time for me, and I'm leaving, and I'm no longer coming. Our love has clearly lost meaning. Did the best that I could, though I knew you were cheating. If only you knew the way you're messing it up. It's really not fair how you're taking me for a joke. You don't deserve my attention, starting to despise the day. First day that we met. You won't know what you got until it slipped away from you. And you were never gonna find someone who gives a shit like me.
After many gunshots, so many artists lost their lives. Shit, I'm glad that some of the dudes are still alive. In this world, there's so many ways to thrive. Seems drug cartels are the quickest way to survive. After that, you must make sure that you always carry a knife. Otherwise, someone is gonna be hired to take your own life. This life of drugs, trafficking, and hitmen is not a fairy tale. You might be living large for now, surrounded by females. Flying in and out of the country, enjoying your happy days. The more you stay focused on supplying, the more it pays. Puffing, snorting, and injecting, you can take it in many ways. And it seems like everyone wants to give it a try nowadays. Once you're hooked, no way you can ignore the craves. You're gonna smoke it till you go down to your grave. I'm praying hell already, and dumbasses are not seeing it. You should never start an addiction that you're gonna find it hard to maintain. Don't you dare even think about it. So be careful who you wanna share a smoke with. We have guys at club who are like dogs on a leash. Same as women are attracted to you, they also have a wish. Don't get high to a point you don't remember things. Some are there to get between your thighs. The shit of man on top of man not only happen in prison. 1 in every 5 guys is probably a gay person. Take this that I'm telling you as one good old lesson. Cause lately most men are disclosing as if it's a fashion. Even husbands that we grew up with are into this with the passion. Always come up with excuses when it's time fucking their wives. Chill in the clubs and you'll be surprised when you see a gay arrives. They'll be acting insane like PC in the beehives. It's a crazy world and we should let people live their lives. Hell already and dumbasses are not seeing it. You should never start an addiction that you're gonna find it hard to maintain. Don't you dare even think about it. I'm saying this in closing, no problem if you keep disclosing. It's only an issue if you keep ignoring buying you a drink. Cause you look so stunning, then a guy is attracted to another guy. Without realizing you might laugh a little cause you think it's funny. You never know how a man can be when he's horny. Please play your game little far, I'm telling you honey. No man wants to be treated like he's a dummy. Keep this mind cause he's buying booze with his money. You never know what's gonna happen, he might lose timing. I'm not against gays, never a homophobic. And I won't even say it's demonic. Not my place to make any logic or try to turn this into a topic. We're probably in hell already and the masses are not seeing it. You should never start an addiction that you're gonna find it hard to maintain. Don't you dare even think about it. I always try to do my best out of this bad situation, and hoping that in return you show just a form of appreciation. There's so many shitty things that I don't even wanna mention. It's like you don't give a shit or you're tired of this fucking relation. I know that you won't be bothered to answer my silly question, and I'm starting to realize that my best is never good enough for you. You're not even aware of the stress you're putting me through. The only time we get along so well is when the money went through. I'm not trying to start a fight, but you know what I'm saying is true. You truly mastered the art of always try to putting me down. Just tell me why after everything I did you treat me like a clown. You spent the whole of your day doing nothing in your gown, playing every game that you find. When I tell you that I don't like your behavior, all you do is frown. Show me that you deserve to be my king, then I'll give you a crown. If you think that I'm asking too much, just leave me alone. Oh, close the door behind, pack up all your stuff. Feeling like this shit is too much for you, then let's leave it alone. Oh, leave the key behind, pack up all your bags. I don't need you anymore. Oh, it's been years and I'm not sure whether this shit is gonna hurt. Gotta be solved right now before we both go to bed. What I'm gonna say right now, hope that it's not gonna be bad. After everything you did to me, just wonder why am I even scared? Maybe cause I hope that we were gonna find some way. Even say you're gonna change your ways so that you can stay. Keep doing the best that you can and stop being a player. And try to understand that we're no longer playing. All I need in my life is someone who's loving and caring. Tell me what is so hard about what I'm asking. If you still think this is too much, then close the door behind you, cause I'm not budging. If you think that I'm asking too much, just keep on leaving. Close the door behind, pack up all your stuff. Feeling like this shit is too much for you, just leave me alone. Leave the key behind, pack up all your bags. I don't need you anymore. Damn, you made me a fool and you thought this was cool. If only you knew my plans for you. Or maybe would have done the same shit to you. The way you used to hurt me, I used to ask myself why me. It just wasn't fair to have kept you this long. I guess this phrase is not wrong. Love is really blind, you end up leaving your brain behind. And I will keep you in my mind, but I'd rather be alone this time than be treated so low by a swine. If you think that I was asking too much, just leave me alone. Close the door behind, pack up all your stuff. If you thought this shit was too much for you, just leave me alone. Leave the key behind, pack up all your bags. I don't need you anymore. And I wish you the best, maybe you'll find someone better than me. And I wish you the best, maybe you'll find someone better than me.